Bro, now nigga get changed. Chop get blues on the mouth through the maze. Push star coupe on in the king. Standing there blocking up, serving the feed. Pie got not get to the blue cheese. Four got rocks up, serving the weed. I been out of town on the roads of my dreams. Four got a Glock with a scope and a beam. Nigga.
Yo, what's the deal, my boy?
What's up, man?
Shit, what's happening? What's the word with you?
Man, I'm chilling, man. We was just talking about some crazy ass stories.
Facts.
Back in the day. Just now I'm like reminiscing.
Facts. Before I even introduce you, gang, what's your name? Where you from, buddy?
DJ Kam Bennett. I grew up in Minneapolis, over south. I lived all over the place. I lived in Vegas, Arizona, but I'm back in Minnesota.
For sure, shit. Just growing up, gang, like, how was it type shit? Like, what was your day-to-day basis type shit?
Oh, I did everything when I was a little kid, like music, piano, and all that. I don't know, my life was regular. Just go to school, come home. Like, we wasn't rich, we wasn't poor. I just had a regular life, bro. All until like high school, like till music got involved in my life was just super normal, super basic.
So like, you was just cool and type shit with the fam type shit, really type shit?
Yeah, like I played sports.
Okay.
I got into girls pretty young, like chasing bitches.
For sure.
I started out doing like music. When I got in high school, I started throwing parties and I started DJing for the parties. And then I started making music, like making beats and making songs and shit around that too.
So before you like, when you think you started like working on the music type shit?
This is probably like 2011 or 12 is when I started.
How old was you?
I was like 14 or 15 probably. And then I had like friends that was promoting parties, and some of them was artists and rappers and shit. And like I just always kind of was obsessed with it. Like I always followed a lot of artists and celebrities. I always wanted to know like how they actually made it to where they was at, how they made the songs, put together albums and mixtapes, how they threw parties. So I would just like research a lot. For
sure. And what you think was the first thing you did? Like, you started rapping, or was you like, you know what I'm saying, already playing with like, what you was playing with, like, on the computer or something?
Well, I started doing
piano.
I started doing like graphics. So I started doing mixtapes, covers, and flyers for parties. And then through those relationships with the people that, you know, at first they probably just looked at it like, oh, this little kid knows how to use a computer and do this that I need to do. Then we'll become friends. Sure. So then once I seen that what they was doing was pretty easy too, I want to, you know, make beats, make music. So it was just anybody I met, I wanted to learn how to do what they did.
For sure. So what you think gravitated you, like, what was the most thing that you know what I'm saying, you wanted to do type shit? Like, was it the rap, or was it like...
I think the DJing stood out because it was like the easiest way to do music but stay hot, because it wasn't about my music, it was about who had the hottest music. So instead of like me trying to make something hot, I just was already choosing shit that was already hot. So as long as you make the right decisions, people fucking with you as a DJ. It's not really so much about your art right away. It's more about, is the party jumping and everybody having fun.
For sure. So, like, what made you, like, what was the motivation behind it? You was just like, man, I just want to see people have fun, or what you think it was?
I mean, I was already going to parties and trying to promote parties, so it was like an easy way for us to have a good DJ and me have fun. And then it's like, I'm the center of the party, so going to the party as a DJ is way different than just going just as somebody going. Right. So it's like, I knew I want to be right there doing that in the middle of the party. And it just happened naturally. I don't think I even really set it out in my mind like, this is what I'm going to become. I just started, and just whatever happened from there, I just said yes about everything.
For sure. So shit, how people like around you take it, like when you started doing it, how you think people like reacted to it?
They helped me out, for real. Honestly, they helped me out, because we talking about so long ago. Like, I didn't have a car. I didn't have like all the relationships I have now to get the help. So like my homeboys that was close to me, they helped my career, bro. Like they would, if I was getting booked, it was like all of us was getting booked. Like we would all go to the parties, and that shit probably what kept me in it, because if I had went to some of these parties by myself, bro, I would have probably been so scared. I probably would have never DJed again because some of the shit that I started out with was like East Side of St. Paul, over south on Lake Street, random ass hood parties over north. Like it's just some terrible shit. Like bro, damn near I'd say probably 50% of these parties was getting shot up, bro. Like or a fight or some crazy ass shit that it was just like damn, I gotta protect all my equipment. I gotta make sure I get paid somehow. Make sure I don't get robbed. Make sure I don't get shot or get in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, so like, shit, how was you thinking like after like, you know what I'm saying, just going from like a regular life just to a whole new type of, you know what I'm saying, a whole new vibe?
Well, it wasn't overnight. So it's like first I would start DJing probably like once a month when I was a kid. It'd be like here and there, and then it would start to become like weekly parties where it's like, all right, every Friday night we'll go here, I'll DJ. When I was in college in Mankato, I would DJ on the weekend. And it slowly, gradually became something where it was, I had a regular job and all that, and then slowly I just one day looked up, and like after a few years, it was just the main thing I woke up thinking about, the main thing that I did on the weekend, main thing after school.
Manifesting it down there.
Yeah, but it happened so slowly. At first I probably didn't realize like, wow, there was probably a day when it was like, you're actually a real DJ now. I just don't know when that actually, you know, it happened so slow. It just creeped right in my life. And in my life, and then it took over.
For sure.